All right, welcome back, everyone. We are looking at Bitcoin on a daily time frame and following up yesterday. Happy Friday. Today we are actually doing a nice little retracement after this nice wick we had buyback. But the issue is this actually did still close outside the Bollinger Band or right on the Bollinger Band. So it's a 50-50 situation. As of today, our goal is not to go under 28,678. As long as we can hold this low, we can look for the retrace to get higher around $32,703 being our next level of resistance. Being able to close the daily above this, we can look for the 21 to be the next level of resistance around 35,000 area, I want to say, due to the fact that it's the middle of the channel as well as the Bollinger Band as well as the 21. So around 35,000 would be a logical, reasonable area. And then claiming above that, we would be looking for $38,170 due to the fact that that is where we broke down at this larger pink channel. Also, it will be the test of the top of the orange channel that we're trying to break out of to show that we are doing an upward retrace. As of right now, we are just consolidating on this lower high scenario. Yes, we have this nice retracement today, like 8%, I believe, but this is nothing that I give a shit about, guys. This is nothing to get excited about. Sorry for language, but right now we are in the middle of the retrace. We have to see how high this bounce goes, and then we can see another retest of the lows, and if the lows hold, then we could go again for higher. But we still have not filled this wick, and there's a lot of room for this wick to get filled before we're like, yeah, this is not going any lower and we can go up. So once again, I'll repeat, going under $28,678 is your first red flag that we might go and refill this wick and lose that low and test even lower. All right, let's zoom in on a 4-hour. On a 4-hour time scale, this is what we would like to see on a daily. Bitcoin is now testing into the 21 EMA, and we are finding support in the 21 EMA area. It is very, very important we don't go under 30,000 on a 4-hour open and close. Going under 30,000 on a 4-hour open and close would make me assume that we are going to retest these lows at 28,736. If we can't hold this level with 4-hour opens and closes and we go under it, then we have this whole area we can refill due to the fact that that was that wick. So we could come over here, lose this level if we can't hold it at support, and then we could come and retest this whole wick area, and then if we get a quick buyback, okay, cool, find some support, and we could just continue along this upward trajectory if that is what it wants to do. Due to the fact that it's Friday, I would assume a lot of people are going to want to not have a position on for the weekend unless they're just entering along right now. I mean, if they were patient for 6-7 weeks and they want to nibble a little bit of Bitcoin at this area, that is not an unreasonable thing to do due to the fact that being at 30K is like a crazy low discount as it is from our all-time highs around 68, 69,000. But this does not mean that they don't have money on the side to buy more if it goes lower. So don't listen to what these people are saying, all hyped up because of an 8% move. Bitcoin can drop 15% after this 8% move up and take these lows and drop even lower. So I just want you guys to be very, very careful about that. Yesterday in my Discord group, if you were in my Discord group, all day I was saying we have to have open and closes above 30,250 to show the room to the upside as possible. So on a 4-hour scale, we did hit that first criteria. We are opening and closing above 30,250. Now it is to see if the 4-hour can get us to the top of the fib at 32,500 and see if we can open and close above that with 4-hour candles, and I can give you higher targets like the middle of this orange channel, which is 35,250, and then we can go for the top of the channel around 38,000. So we have lots of room still to the upside. Let's see what we get. Oh, this was 32,800 is the next level from now, from our 30,250 open and close 4-hour. We're looking for about $2,000 up. And then after that, if we can have 4-hour open and closes above this $32,900 area, I would be looking for $35,000 as the next area of resistance. And after 35, we can look for 38. So these are the levels to the upside. The levels to the downside, I already told you. We are now looking for where our support is. So we have a level of support over here at 28,600. We have a level of support at 27,400, and then after that is the actual wick. Not being able to go under this wick would be great, which is at 25,462, which was exactly our measured move. So we shouldn't be expecting price to go lower from here. We should have expected this bounce back up, but I do expect this to get retested again. And then if we can't hold it, then we'll go lower. But this wick was fully to be expected for the last 3-4 days of my videos due to this measured move. So I'm not shocked, I'm not surprised, and I'm not excited even with this retracement. I expected this for the whole day yesterday. We're hitting it. I gave you the next target to the upside. If we get there, great. If not, and we start seeing resistance, that's another red flag. I don't look at this at anything until Sunday at 8 p.m. Until Sunday at 8 p.m., this is just red and green candles going up and down. It doesn't matter to me. I want to see where the weekly closes, and I need to make sure that I clarify one more thing. The weekly, I needed to close above 28,678. As you can see, we've tested our 200 on a weekly, and this rarely happens. But are we going to hold above this weekly before this weekly closes? Once this weekly closes above 28,678, we can look for our higher targets again on the weekly. But then next week, we're going to play defense all week. We need to have this sell volume subside. That's very high sell volume. We need that to stop. Next week, we need to see heavy buy volume. And if I get that, I'll be like, yes, this wick might be the bottom. But more than likely, this huge wick will get retested. You will have another opportunity to buy these low values, more than likely. But if not, it's okay, guys. As soon as we reclaim some support, then we can look for this area to get tested and we can reaccumulate. If we miss the opportunity to get it at this area, I am not going to cry about it. I'd rather lose 20% profit to gain 300% more to the upside, because my real target is 53, 55. That's where I'm looking for the next lower high to be put in if we can breach this high over here. And that's only if we can even get above 38,177 with 4-hour open and closes, that we can look for these other higher targets. Doing a quick move up is just always going to be a quick move back down. So I have no need to get excited yet. Let's go look at Ethereum now on a daily time frame. So Ethereum on a daily time frame also closed outside of the Bollinger Band, and now we are poking back into the Bollinger Band. That's fantastic. I still am looking for this triangle consolidation to play out, which I have on the $1,715 base, and see if that support holds before we look for lower levels. If we can't break back into the orange channel, if we find resistance over here, we can't even get above 2,200, I would expect price to fall back down in the next day or two due to the fact that weekend, low volume, all these dip buyers are going to get tested on the weekend with low volume. If somebody has a big sell, we could go down. If somebody has a big buy, we can test these higher levels just to close out some shorts. And that is what we will see later in the weekend. I will follow up with you guys. To the upside, we have a hard resistance at 2464. If we can have an open and close daily above that, I would be much more okay with looking at higher levels like the $29.73 or $29.27 area. Let's zoom in on a 4-hour to see exactly what's going on. So as you can see, we got our crazy wick from the 1715 area, almost exactly, which we had on our chart for I don't even know how long. You're gonna have to look for the last 2-3 weeks. And now what we are doing is we're testing into the 21 and finding resistance, which is completely reasonable because I expected us to consolidate in this triangle formation anyway. If we can get open and closes above the 21 at around $2,200, we can look for the next level to get tested, which is around $2,400. If we get open and closes above 2,400, that's fantastic. We're back in our orange descending channel, and we could look to get the top of the channel getting tested around $2,700. And then when we have open and closes above that level, we can look for higher targets. We can even do a retracement to show the targets to the top side. So I will leave all that for later. As of right now, we're under the 21. I've given you the next 2 targets. When we get there, I will give you more targets. As of right now, I'm waiting for this consolidation to show me that it's done consolidating. And yes, we are not going to go lower, and we're going to start consolidating to the upside. So that is Ethereum for you on a 4-hour. Aside from that, guys, if you like what I'm doing, please don't forget to like and subscribe and press the bell button for notifications so you get these real-time updates. And if you have any other questions or concerns or other assets you would like me to cover, please leave it in the section below and I will get back to you ASAP. Please be safe. Today is Friday. Friday at 4 p.m., whatever the market closes at, that data point is going to be very important for me to use as a guide reference for the rest of the weekend. And then Sunday at 8 p.m. is going to be my next data point that I'm waiting for to see. And with those data points, I can give you much better predictions where price should be headed next whole week. Thank you so much, guys. I will talk to you guys soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.